Okay. We are back here in Siloam Springs, getting ready for starting lineups of the boys' game. Woo! Big shoes to fill to follow that one. What an effort by the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs and a trustee, our Mossy Oak Properties. Play of the game there and followed her own shot. And kids, go follow your own shot. Shoot it. Don't run down and hold your hand in the air and try to point at your girlfriend in the bleachers, your boyfriend. Go follow your shot. Appreciate the folks at Mossy Oak Properties. Phil Farm and Homes, America's land specialists. All their support for the broadcast. Starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Here we go. Boys in their road navies, top and bottom. Greenwood's in gray across the front. And the gray numerals front and back. Peyton Preston's a junior. Dawson Holt's a senior. L.J. Robbins is a junior. Aiden Kennan, the senior. And Braden Bowman is a junior starting for the Bulldogs. Hunter Houston out, had a meniscus, so he's done for the year. Ligon is dressed out, but he's out with concussion protocol. He'll be back Friday, hopefully. So the injury bug beating up the Bulldogs. Dalton Newman starting for Siloam. He's finally a senior. Number 3 is Nate Vachon. What do you know? Vachon still lurks about here in Siloam. Here's number 10, Levi Fox. He's a senior. Boy, these guys have been around forever. Jackson Spence, another senior. And number 21 is Nathan Hallbaker. He's just a junior, but was very active as a freshman last season. Siloam in their home whites. Oh, Timmy Stewart down there roaming the sidelines, the king of the 3-2 zone. And I'm sure we'll see it again tonight. Just wreaks havoc on you. Siloam in their home whites got Panthers in maroon cursive on the front. Maroon numerals front and back. Doc Holt will jump center with Dalton Newman. 10-7, 2-1 in conference. Bulldogs 5-11, 0-3, and Siloam controls the tip, and here we go. Greenwood in a little zone defense here to start out. Hallbaker's got it, and they go high post to Newman. At the free throw line, LJ got in the passing lane. He's got a steal. LJ behind the back, up and under. Leaves it for Holt. Holt off the window. Good. Here we go. LJ with a steal and an assist. 2-0 Bulldogs. Quickly the other way here is Vachon with it right wing. They go to the soft spot down the baseline. He's double teamed. Had to flip it out. LJ gets the loose ball. Another steal for Robbins. He'll go hard to the basket. Foul, no call. Holt with the rebound. He's cut. And we'll stay right here. Wow. Donnie Husband, 5th year as the Bulldogs head coach. State tournament appearance last year. Trying to build on that. Inbounds comes to Kennan. Back up to Presson. LJ's 3 from the left corner. Off the mark. Holt high for the rebound. Kicks it out to Presson. They'll reset. LJ over to Doc. Thought about a 3 from the left side. He'll step in. 15-footer in traffic. Not there. Bowman had a shot at the board. He got it. Had to wrestle it away. Now he'll try to penetrate. Foul. No call. Loose ball. He'll give it back to him. Here's Spence on the run. Left wing goes to Vachon. Back up top to Newman. Fox. Back to Vachon. High post Newman. Newman trapped in there. Preston doing a great job. A beautiful turnaround jumper from Dalton Newman. We're tied at 2 minutes and a half into this one. LJ walks it across against this 3-2 zone. Kennan got in the middle of the zone. Turnaround jumper. Boy, that's one he hardly ever misses. And he did that time. Outlet way down the floor to Fox ahead of the pack. LJ got down there and altered the shot a bit. Kennan got the rebound. He's on the run. Aiden down the right side of the lane. That's a block. Got to be a block. Count and one. They're going to count it. Oh, baby. Aiden Kennan. Daddy. Down the floor. And one. Whew. Fouls on number 2, Newman, his first. Free throw splash for Kennan. He's got 3. It's 5-2 Bulldogs. Here's Hallbaker on the run, and he'll get it across the timeline. Now Newman has it. Into the lane, floater, and count it. They're going to call this one on pressing. Same thing we just saw on the other end. Thou shalt not complain. 5-4, 6-minute mark, and Newman has a chance for his 5th point to tie this game. On the way. Good. High arcing. Nothing but net. We're tied at 5. Here's L.J. Robbins against a little man-to-man full court. Maybe a 2-2-1 look. Robbins still with his dribble. Picked it up to Kennan. He'll get it across the timeline as the shot clock was close. Kennan stepped in, finds Bowman. 3, left wing. Won't go. Doc Holt with another rebound. That's his 3rd. Up top to L.J. He'll penetrate to Kennan. Back to Holt. Out on the floor. They gave him room. He'll go off the window. Not there. Preston's offensive board. His follow. Good. Rolled around up top for a minute. Fell through. 7-5. 5:26 to go. Greenwood in a little heavyweight slugfest here with the Panthers. Newman drives in. Left all alone down low is Jackson Spence, and he'll make the basket. Tied at 7. LJ will slow it down, get an information from Coach Husband. Now walking across the timeline. 5:05. 3-2 zone. Holt way out on the floor. High post, Kennan, top of the key. Back to Holt. 3 ball on the way. He was fouled. Wouldn't go. Preston battle for the offensive board, but it gets bounced over to Vashon, and he'll clear it out for Siloam. Chance for the lead here for the Panthers. That's Hallbaker. They try to go high post, Newman. Vashon's got it. Blocked out of there by Bowman. Oh, baby, a 3-point attempt. LJ comes out with it. He's on the run. And lost the handle, but got it right back. Kennan to Bowman, left corner. Braden back out to Kennan. He'll penetrate to the right elbow to Holt. Pump fake from the right corner. Kicked up, left for LJ, top of the key. 3 ball, splash! Great ball movement by the Bulldogs, and Coach Stewart wants a timeout. 10-3, Bulldogs with the lead. Let's take our first timeout here at 4:22, first period. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. Siloam Springs 10-7. Bulldogs with the lead as Siloam brings it up against this L.J. Robbins solo pressure in the backcourt. Hallbaker gets it to Fox. He'll go right side to Vashon. Thought about a deep 3. Now finds room and lets one fly, and good. Matches L.J. It was 10-10. Greenwood with it. Robbins across the timeline. 4-minute mark. Top of the key. Left him alone. 3 ball off the mark. Wouldn't go. And a foul called. 14. On Kennan, his first, team second. I missed that one. 10-10. 3:50 to go. Newman across the timeline for Siloam. Back to Hallbaker. They come left side to Vashon. Back up to Hallbaker. To Newman, right wing. Get cut through by Wilson Cunningham, who stepped in at the last whistle. And the ball goes off the iron and out of bounds. It'll go to Greenwood. That's my man Lathan James tuned in up in Dickinson, North Dakota. Appreciate you tuning in. It's cold up there. Here's LJ. Tried to force it to Holt. Got slapped right back to him. A bad pass. Got fortunate. Holt to Kennan. He wants to drive. Cut off. Finds Doc Holt. Stops and pops. Top of the key. 3 ball wouldn't go. Kennan tried to battle for the board. Couldn't corral it. It was out of bounds. Still tied at 10. 3:15 to go, first period. Hallbaker brings it across. Gets it to Newman. Back to Hallbaker out on the floor. Back to Newman up top. Down low, they left Cunningham alone. Reverse layup, good. That's too easy. 12-10, Siloam with the lead. Maybe their first lead. LJ top of the key. Goes to Bowman. 3-ball. Splash! Out of that deep left corner, Brayton Bowman with a 3-ball. Second assist for LJ. Greenwood up 13-12. Boy, you get some valuable minutes from Bowman here getting the starting lineup. He's got to be aggressive. He's got to be tough. And got to be a sharp shooter. He's that guy we can use it. As he gets a steal right there. Attaboy, Brayton. Get fired up, baby. Here we go. Ahead to Holt. Left wing for 3. Splash! He got it! Oh, baby! Holt with a 3-ball. Bowman with an assist. 16-12. Back-to-back threes. Here's Hallbecker with it. Leads it for Newman up top. Back to Hallbecker, left side. Now Fox. He'll hand it to Hallbecker, and they'll go around the perimeter to Vashon. LJ up in the hip pocket. There's Fox trying to drive. Stolen away by Holt. Holt on the run. Going to go up strong, and they're going to call a charge on Doc Holt. That was a pretty good call there. I thought he got back in time. Set up. Like to have seen Holt kind of pop up. Could have had LJ off to his left, but there was a lot of traffic from Siloam as well. LJ's going to get a breather. He's played a whale of a first 6 minutes. And Clay Reeves come by with a nice fist pump. Yeah. Just like you drew it up. What? Yes, right. That's what Coach said. You got to have some of those sometimes. Those 70-point wins ain't getting you nowhere in March. Beautiful. The dog, Clay Reeves. 16-12 here. Greenwood up top. Shot up. That's a charge. Good. Boy, this game's been almost a mirror on both sides, and that's Newman's second. If we hit a 3, they hit a 3. We get a charge, they get a charge. We get an N1, they get an N1. It's like an Oprah Winfrey special going on here. Jaden Garnes is checked in for Greenwood for LJ. Garnes is a sophomore, and this kid's getting more valuable minutes. Coach Husband really likes him. I talked to Donnie earlier about this kid. He really likes what Jaden's going to bring. He finds Kennan, turnaround jumper. That's how you do it, Aiden. Give the kid an assist. Bam! 18-12, Bulldogs up. Hallbecker finds Vashon. Vashon, high post, it goes to Spence. Back to Vashon, right wing. They get it back to the high post, Spence. He'll go to Vashon in the right corner. 3 on the way is good. He's got a nice soft touch, Nate Vashon. His first 3, 18-15. Cam Blackfox has checked in for Siloam as well, number 4. Bowman had it cut off, kicked it back out to Garnes. He'll go right back to Bowman in the right corner, not there. Rebound, Blackfox. Here comes Siloam down 3. Hallbecker all the way to the basket. Shot blocked out of there by Preston, but an offensive board and a jump ball. Yeah. This near official was going to call a foul. He went up with the fist tight, and I thought, wait a minute, it's got to be a dead ball, jump ball. Block shot for Preston. I'll give Bowman the board because he was in there with the jump ball. And we got 40 seconds left. Greenwood up 3. Garnes. Goes to Kennan, high post. Nearly had it stolen. Goes to Holt. Top of the key. Back to Garnes, left side. Down to Bowman, 3. Left corner. Short. And the long rebound to Vashon. He's on the run. Garnes back. And it's going to be a block. Probably a block. If it's on Garnes or Bowman, they both fouled him. The shot was no good for Vashon. They're going to get Garnes. And that's how you do it. Make him earn at the stripe if you're going to foul. Vashon with 3 points. First trip to the line. Siloam's 1 for 1. They had an and 1 earlier. Grant Carnes, Brendan Chick at the scores table for Greenwood. And also L.J. Robbins. First free throw's good. Deshaun's got 4 points. They'll come in for Holt, Preston, and Bowman. 18-16, Greenwood leads, 22 seconds left. Bulldogs, a very winnable game last Friday against Harrison, let one slip away. LaShawn, nice stroke. He got them both. 5 points for him. He'll get a breather as they bring Levi Fox back in, and Greenwood with a 1-point lead. Garnes inbounds to Robbins. Here comes LJ. Shot clock is off here with 18 seconds left, first period. Garnes and Robbins play catch between the circles up top. Garnes, high post Kennan now. Down low to Chick. He tried to feed it to him, and nobody was there. He kind of threw it between Carnes and Chick. I'm not sure who he wanted to go to as Vashon checks back in. Both could have caught it and had easy layups, but it kind of split the difference. 9 seconds. Can Siloam take a lead at the end of the period here with one shot? Hallbaker lost the handle. Fox has it. He's in trouble up top. Has to force a shot. Good God, off the window. In it goes for three. Boys, you just saw Greenwood's basketball program for the last 15 years summed up in one shot. It's just unbelievable. Well, we've played 8 minutes. Siloam 20, Greenwood 18. Let's take our time out. It's Greenwood Sports Center on YouTube and the Sports Hog 103.5. Thank you. We are back at the Panther Pit in Siloam Springs. 5A West basketball. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard on a Tuesday night. Siloam leads 20-18 on a Levi Fox banking at the buzzer out of desperation to end the first period. So they're up 2. Here's Hallbaker and LJ working on him. Robbins, Carnes, Garnes, Chick, and Aiden Kennan. Block shot. Chick comes out of there with it. And now Kennan gets to Garnes up top. He'll find LJ Robbins right side. Back to Carnes out on the floor. Usual 3-2 zone by Siloam. Shot clock's at 20. No panic. Garnes finds Robbins. Now to Kennan right side. He'll penetrate, lost the handle, and Black Fox out of there with it. 20-18 Siloam. Ahead it goes to Spence, right wing. Over to Fox. He traveled. It'll be a turnover. Greenwood's basketball. 7:12 to go. Second period, 20-18. Siloam with the lead. Jaden Garnes brings it across the timeline for the Bulldogs, a sophomore. That is Kennan. Now back to Garnes. LJ's three from the deep left corner. High arcer, got nothing. Fox on the board. Kennan took it from him. Now Grant Carnes left it for Chick. Nice cut down the lane. Chick's shot wasn't there. Rebound cleared out of there by Vashon. And here comes Siloam. Fox leaves it for Hallbaker. He's harassed by LJ out at the jump circle. Now he'll try to penetrate down the right side of the lane. Try to dump it off Kennan with a steal. His second. Aiden on the run in the front court. Left it for Garnes, right wing. Garnes sets up at the top. Boy, he'd like to attack before they can set that zone up. Kennan top of the key. High post Carnes. Had it slapped away. They're going to call a foul on 3, I think. Let's see. Yep. That's Vashon's first. Team's third. Greenwood will inbound on the baseline. Garnes will come out. Dawson Holt back in for the Bulldogs. LJ will inbound down the baseline. Left side of the lane. Greenwood working left to right here in the first half. LJ out to Kennan, the safety valve. Aiden back to LJ. Ball was tipped away. Carnes had to run it down. And then Grant, ooh, wow. I thought Grant knocked it out of bounds. They're going to say Vashon did. Here is Carnes to inbound right in front of Coach Stewart for Siloam. He got into LJ out on the floor. Robbins dribbles it up. Nobody's picking him up. He's liable to shoot that. I would. Holt almost did. Now flips to Kennan, left wing. Aiden found Chick down low. Ball tapped out of bounds. Yeah, they said that Chick knocked it out of bounds. I thought he would have caught it and tried to shoot it. I thought the other guy would have tried to slap it away. But I guess not. So Hallbaker gets it, and he'll bring it the other way. Newman back in with his 2 fouls for Siloam. Like to go at him, get that third one. Hallbaker goes to Spence. Back to Hallbaker out on the floor. Now Fox skipped it to Spence. Hallbaker up top. Spence way out on the floor. A little pick and roll. Nice job as that time Spence Hallbaker couldn't get it on the little backdoor cut. It goes back to Greenwood as Bowman, Preston check back in for Greenwood. Get Carnes and Chick. Good minutes for those boys. Still 20-18. We've gone to a snail's pace. High-octane finish in the girls' game. Pretty wild first period. And we've gone down to a Tupperware party. That ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Greenwood. Hallbaker got in the passing lane. Bowman will come inbound. He'll inbound in front of the Siloam bench. Got it to LJ out near midcourt, the double S logo. Robbins finds Bowman. Bowman left alone, 28-footer. Splash! Oh, baby, his second 3. Give LJ his 3rd assist, and Greenwood's up 21-20. Boy, I got to see Braden keep firing away. Hallbaker way out on the floor. Goes to Spence. They try to feed into Newman, and it's tipped away by Bowman, but the right to Spence. Back to Newman, looking for room to the right elbow. Left it for Hallbaker. His 3 won't go. Tipped off of Siloam. Wow. He was on the baseline. Newman with a nice up and under. Great move from Dalton Newman. He's got 7 points and leads 1 for Siloam, 22-21. 4:43 left. Here's Robbins now, top of the key. Skipped it to Kennan. 18-footer from the left wing. Short, pressing with an offensive board. What do you know? Can't get anything going. Out to Holt, right wing off the window. Wouldn't go. And Hallbaker with the board. 4:25 to play before halftime. Newman's got it. Down the right side, cut off by LJ. Swinging around with Sean. Nowhere to go. Back to Newman at the high post. Slapped away by LJ from behind. Holt got it right back to LJ. Off and running layup. Good. Nice little 2-man game there. The high post wasn't chinning it, and he came in, snuck in the back door, tipped it away. Bulldogs up 23-22, 4-minute mark, second period. Hallbaker in the front court to Vashon. Right wing skip pass. Kennan got that steal, and he's on the run 3-on-1. Over to Doc Holt, up and under. Couldn't get it, but he got the reverse layup, but he got fouled. Whew. See, this is what we saw from Greenwood last week in the first half. The foul's on 21, Hallbaker, his first. We saw this last week, Greenwood doing a lot of transition. It was like a first option for him Friday night against Harrison. And when they stopped doing that, Harrison got back in the game. As Doc Holt buries the first free throw, he's got 6 points, 1 more for the senior. I like the up-tempo, especially against this Siloam team when they play that 3-2. It's so nasty. You got to get down there before it's set up. Buries the second one. Holt's got 7. Cunningham comes back in for Siloam. He's a senior. He will get Jackson Spence. It's a Wilson Cunningham, not Ritchie. Greenwood up by 3, 25-22. 3:37 to play. Here's Hallbaker with it to Vashon. High post Cunningham. And then LJ another steal. Boy, LJ with the quick hands, and he's on the run with it. Down the middle of the court. Tried to do a no-look, but it was slapped away or maybe slipped out of his hands. And we're going the other way now. Hallbaker on the right wing. Up top it comes to Levi Fox. Now Hallbaker will set up in the half court. Newman left side. Tried the high post. Kennan another steal. But it was tipped right to Hallbaker. And he'll find Vashon right wing. Nice soft touch. Splash. 3-ball. He's got 8 points. But tied at 25. Vashon's got that old Pistol Pete 70s look. It's beautiful. 2:50 to go before halftime. LJ with the dribble. Skipped it to Bowman for, had a look at a 3, but he tried to feed inside to open Preston. He was fouled on the floor. Is this number 5? Yeah. That's the first on Wilson Cunningham. Greenwood will inbound down on the baseline. Here comes Black Fox back in. He'll get Vashon and Spence in. He'll get Cunningham, who's limping a bit. And Coach Husband wanted to call timeout, and we'll stay right here with 2:44 left. And our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight was Maddie Cartwright tonight. Her nickname's the franchise. 3.85 GPA. Basketball's her sport at Greenwood. We're going to talk ready to playing softball, trust me. Math, her favorite subject. She's going to major in secondary ed at Tulsa University. She's planning on playing basketball for Division I Golden Lady Hurricane. 3-time All-Conference in basketball, 2-time All-State. She was the MVP last year of the state tournament. She's a member of our 1,000-point club. 2-time All-Conference in softball and All-State and All-Tournament team. National Honor Society. Brandon and Tiara Cartwright are her parents. Favorite sayings from Clay Reeves, win harder. Favorite authors, April Henry, and her favorite singer, Pitbull. A Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight and the seniors. Greenwood's basketball tied at 25. Doc Holt's got it out on the floor to L.J. Robbins up top. And now Coach Husband will bark out a signal. You get the play call to Holt. Back to L.J. left side. Pump fake. Back to Holt up top. Doc stops and pops 15-footer. Missed it. Battle for the board off of number 3, Vashon. Him and Kennan and Preston were tied up. Vashon knocked it out. It'll stay with Greenwood. Good call there. 2:26 left. Robbins will trigger left side of the lane out to Preston. Here's Doc Holt. 3-ball straight on. Won't go. Long rebound handled by Spence. When Holt gets dialed in, well, he can bury it. Just a little off the mark from the 3-ball last couple of nights. Black Fox has it left wing. Down on the corner, 3-ball coming from Levi Fox. It's not there. Rebound, battle for it, and Vashon out of there with it. Tried to feed down low, threw it right to Kennan. Maybe Kennan should have played some secondary. That's his 3rd steal. And here's a charge as Preston came flying down the lane. I beg your pardon, Aiden Kennan. It's his 2nd. Got to keep him out of foul trouble. Short bench that we have. 1:59 to play. LJ with a little full court pressure on Spence. And now he'll back out and let him bring it across. Newman's got it. He'll walk it across the timeline. 1:50 left. Spence back to Newman. They play catch between the circles. Now Vashon right side. The play is set. There's a little half-court piece. Vashon picked his dribble up, finds Black Fox. High post is Levi Fox. 10-footer not there. Black Fox with a nice offensive board. Newman's got it, but lost the handle. Kennan with another steal. That's his 5th steal. Aiden pushes it into the front court. Penetrates down the lane. Kicked it to LJ. Right wing for 3. In and out. And Newman high for the rebound. We're still tied at 25 with 1:15 to go before half. Vashon's got it left wing. LJ's in his hip pocket. Still working him hard. Robbins with no fouls. He's been playing aggressive. Black Fox had to run down a long pass near midcourt. Back to Vashon. Vashon squares it up. Little dribble. Now quickly bounce pass to Spence. Oh, boy. Kennan's 3rd. He reached in, went to the well one too many times. I think they figured out let's get Kennan in foul trouble. Thought that was a clean pick, too, but it was not. A foul was called. That's his 3rd. 16 foul. And Kennan's got to come out, and that's going to bring in number 22, Caleb Burnett. Caleb had a nice JV outing earlier today. The Bulldogs won that one. Burnett is a sophomore. Newman gets inbounds and lets a 3 fly. And he got it. He's got 10 points now, and it's a 3-point Siloam lead. LJ walks it across. Finds Doc Holt way out on the floor, right left side. 36 seconds left. About a 12-second difference in the shot clock, so Greenwood will have to get a shot away here. LJ to Bowman, left wing. Now to Doc Holt. Shot clock's at 10. Doc, penetrate, kick to Bowman. Pump fake, steps in. Nice little soft touch, not there for a 15-footer from the left baseline. Rebound, Hawbaker and Greenwood now needing to stop here to keep this one close. They feed inside to Cunningham. He's cut off. Burnett, nice up and under from Cunningham. He's got 4 points, and time expires. That was a nice, calm game, but a thunderous ending there for Siloam as they get buzzer beaters to end the first quarter and the second quarter. And Greenwood trails by 5 here at halftime. Dawson Holt with 7 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Preston's got only 1 basket, couple of rebounds. LJ's got 5 points, 4 steals, 3 assists. Kennan's got 5 points, 5 steals, Bowman's hit a couple of threes to keep the Bulldogs in this game. He's got a couple of rebounds, a steal, an assist, and a block shot. Newman's got 10 for Siloam, 8 points for Vashon. Wilson Cunningham's got 4, and Levi Fox has 6, and Spence rounds out the scoring. Jackson Spence has a basket. 30-25 is your score. Panthers with the lead. It's been close the whole game. We'll take a break here at halftime of the boys' game, and we'll come back and give you the rest of our first half stats and get you ready for the second half. Live on YouTube, it is Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog, 103.5. 10 seconds. Siloam Springs Bulldogs trying to go for a sweep here tonight on the road. Lady Bulldogs with a marvelous victory in game one. They led by 14 at one point. Looked like business as usual, but these gritty Siloam girls, senior laden, they've been taking punishment from the Lady Bulldogs for the last 2 or 3 years. They came to battle tonight. Erased a 14-point deficit, took a 7-point lead late in the game at 58-51. Greenwood held them scoreless. I think for the last, I want to say there was 3.5 minutes left maybe. Went on a 9-0 run. A set play at the end as Cartwright penetrated, kicked it to Trusty for a 17-foot wide open look. She missed it. The rebound carried him back, and she stormed the fortress and got her own miss and put it back up, and the ball went through the hole as the time expired in dramatic fashion. Good night. And the girls win 60-58 and escape the Panther pit one more time up here for Clay Reeves. Boys trying to get some excitement as well. It's been a great ball game so far. The big thing is now, and he's on the floor, Aiden Kinnon's got 3 fouls. And the Greenwood's got to be careful with him because he's a must-have on the floor down the stretch. Bulldogs basketball, Bowman, Robbins, Kinnon, Holt, and Presson. Here's LJ. Greenwood working right to left here in the second half. They find Holt. He'll get it to Presson. Skipped it to LJ. One more to Bowman, right corner. Oh, too long on the 3-ball. Rebound is Fox, and just a ticky-tack foul called on Doc Holt. 94 feet from the basket. But a good call. And Hawbecker will bring it up for Siloam in their home whites and maroon numerals. Left to right. That's Fox. Back to Hawbecker. Vachon. Down in the corner it goes to Spence. Hawbecker. Fox now. Hawbecker up top. Coach Husband's livid, trying to get some defensive pressure out there, but can't get anybody to listen. Spence on the back door after a nice look from Vachon as he pump faked and kind of threw it behind the back. 32-25, largest lead for either team now. It's 7. LJ with it out on the floor. High post Kinnon, turnaround jumper off the mark. High rebound handled by Vachon. Boy, right elbow, he couldn't get it to go. Baseline, that's a travel, no call. Vachon's got it. He fed it into Spence. He was cut off. There's the walk. 1 or 2 plays late, but it's good. It'll go to Greenwood, the turnover. 6:41, we're just underway, third period. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard here Tuesday night. Kinnon into the front court with it. Aiden, open lane, stops and pops, 14-footer. There you go, brother. Well done. He's got 7 points and leads back to 5 for Siloam. Hawbecker. Down the corner it goes to Fox. Skipped it to Vachon left side. He'll penetrate, cut off by Holt. Just lockdown defense. He'll kick it out to Spence, and 3 balls not there. Pressing high for his third board. He's pushed accidentally by Fox, but it counts as a foul. First on him, first team foul. Preston hit the brakes. It's kind of like Maverick, and Fox didn't fly right by. He fly right into him. Yeah, right. You're going to do what? Yes. Bowman now inbounds to Robbins. Across the timeline. Back to Bowman. Here's Kinnon now left wing. Puts it on the deck. Turn around. Picked up his dribble. Finds Robbins out of the left corner. Now Robbins to the wing. Hill wants to penetrate to Bowman. One more to Kinnon. 3-ball right wing. Wouldn't go. Holt high for a rebound. That's his third. Back to Holt in the left corner. He'll penetrate. Leave it for LJ. He'll try the baseline. Cut off to Kinnon right wing. Penetrating kick out. That's how you beat the zone. Kinnon penetrate, kicked it to Holt. 3-ball, not there. Preston returned the favor exactly right back to Fox as he went stumbling into him, knocked him down. Second foul on Preston. Still a 5-point Siloam lead. It hasn't been the most prettiest game yet. Is that most prettiest? Is that how you say it? Newman will bring it across for Siloam. Left all alone is Levi Fox, and he'll bury a three. Well, that's just uncalled for. He's got 3 threes, 9 points, and the lead is 8, 35-27. Greenwood just left him all alone. Interesting. Robbins across the timeline. Greenwood needing a good offensive set. Gives to Preston. Preston scoop shot. Boy, just can't get anything to fall. That's a good angle. And Bashan the other way. Shaking and baking down the left side of the baseline. Wild shot, not there. Kennan high for the board. Aiden wants to run. He has LJ in the right corner. Robbins tried the baseline. Pitched it to Preston. Spins in the lane. He's fouled. Yay, I was going to say, give me a whistle. Shot wouldn't go. He'll have 2 free throws coming. Number 3, that's his second on Bashan. And Peyton Preston only has 2 points so far. He'll have 2 free throws here. The junior left-hander. And it's up and good. Got her to rattle home. In for Siloam is number 5, Wilson Cunningham. He was hobbling a bit in the first half. Hopefully we'll see if his little ankle is better. One more for Preston. Splash. Got them both. Grant Carnes checking in for the Bulldogs. He'll get Bowman. I can see Grant get loose here. 35-29. The lead is 6 for Siloam. Newman across the timeline. Carnes, the sophomore, comes out and gets the senior. He'll hand it off to Spence. And Holt, who flashed towards Vashon as it was an attempt to pass into the coaching staff, goes Doc Holt and knocked it out of bounds. Vashon will inbound over in front of his coach's staff and into the back court. Now back into the front court. Spence gets the inbounds pass. Top of the key, Vashon looks for room. Swinging it around for Black Fox. Now to Newman. He tries to penetrate. They're going to try to go at Kennan. And Kennan almost picked his pocket. Loose ball picked up by Spence. Vashon around the horn. Holt blocks his shot and a super late whistle. Wow. My goodness. I thought it looked like a good block from here, but that's the third on Holt. Wow. Vashon to the line for 2 shots. Yeah, got him on the line, on the arm, but late whistle from an official over here on the far side. 9 points for Vashon. He'll have 1 more. 36-29. The lead is 7. Got that one to rattle home, make it 8. Nice soft touch. 37-29. Little full court pressure. They usually go to it off of the free throw make. Kennan will dribble it up against this press back to LJ. It's a 2-2-1 look. LJ across the timeline. Now back to Kennan. 4:07 to go. They play catch out front between the circles. Left side now Kennan. Back to LJ right wing. Holt pops out up top. He's got it. Kennan goes to the right side. LJ back to Holt. Left wing. Inside to Preston. Preston kicks it out to Robbins. Carnes kind of got in the way. LJ was going to have a good look at a 3. Shot clock's at 4. LJ into the paint. Has to force one up. Hit the rim. Loose ball. Carnes on the deck. You're not going to get it from him. Jump ball. Arrow to Siloam. Eight-point Siloam lead. Yeah, that's a shame that Grant kind of tipped that one. LJ was going to get a wide open look at a 3, a good penetrating kick out, which is what Greenwood's been doing tonight. Just can't get the 3 ball to fall. Holt's made 1. LJ's made 1. Bowman's got a couple. He's shot plenty. Hallbaker picked his dribble up, found Black Fox. There's the inside out to Newman for 3, and he got it. That's his second 3. He's got 13, and it's 40-29. Greenwood's in trouble here. They've got to get something going here offensively, down 11. Kennan across the timeline. LJ now out up front. Hands it back to Aiden Kennan. He wants to penetrate. Stops and pops. 13-footer. That's the bread and butter for the senior. And Coach Husband needs a timeout. 2:53 to play. Probably a good timeout. It's a 30-second one. We'll stay here. 40-31. Greenwood in the hole here on the road. And Mossy Oak Properties, Field Farm and Homes, America's land specialist. Appreciate all the help from Michael Gray. Get us on the air. Yes, there's still a Vashon playing for Siloam. It's unbelievable. Saturn Freight, Golden Gems Pond, Myers Mower. Appreciate all of our sponsors down the line. Phil Hicks. Farmers Bank, of course. Ronald Reagan Realty, again, sponsoring our senior profiles. Maddie Cartwright was our profile tonight. She had 16.7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals in the early game. We'll swap seniors every conference game night, postseason game. Run through the gamut. You'll get to meet our seniors and hear their bios. Newman's got it for Siloam out on the floor to Vashon. Now Hallbaker up top. They go to Black Fox right side. Newman, right elbow, high post. Back to Black Fox. Sees a little lane, penetrated, got cut off. He picked his dribble up, and Kennan just gobbled it up. But Black Fox got it right back. Ball thrown around and somehow ends up back in Siloam's hands. And this is a horrible, horrible call. They're going to get Preston for his third foul. And it turns out to be an and one. Vashon scores. He'll get one free throw. Yeah, just heinous. It's just an official anticipating the play. It happens ad nauseum in every game. One of the world's worst. It's worse than the block charge. Vashon with one free throw. Got it to go. He's made 5 out of 5 from the line. He's got 13 points. And the lead is 43-31. No, I'm not whining about the officials. I'm just telling you. I'm calling it like I see it. 2:25. Greenwood down 12. Here's LJ into the Bowman now in the front court. Bowman steps through the double team. Preston came and got the loose ball. Finds LJ out on the right side, out on the floor. Comes to Holt left side. Try to get the high post, not there. LJ thought about a three. He'll penetrate and threw it away. I'd like to say LJ go ahead and just shoot that one. Turnover, unforced. 2:08 to go. 43-31, needing the D-stop right here. Hallbaker in the front court to Fox. Trying to go to the corner to Spence. And in and amongst the water coolers and bench and athletic staff is Creighton Preston. Nice effort over there. Takes out the laundry. Siloam's ball. Coach Jeff Williams, athletic director over there, going after a towel. Deep in the backcourt from the coffin corner it goes. The inbounds to Levi Fox. He'll find Black Fox right side. Newman at the high post. Just too easy. Down low, but blew the open shot was Spence. Kennan with another rebound. Aiden's on the run in the front court. Finds Preston high post. Peyton. Again, that ball was tipped, thank goodness. He tried to go to LJ, but it was tipped out of bounds by Fox. Vashon's going to check in and get Spence. Third rebound for Kennan. Fourth rebound, rather. Bowman will inbound. Got it into LJ. Greenwood down 12. Bowman's three. Right back to the inbounder. Splash! Third three for Bowman. Had to have it, and his lead is back to single digits. 43-34 with a minute and a half to go, third period. High post, they work at the Hallbaker. Now to the wing. Vashon from the left side. Deep three, not there. Bowman high for his rebound. That's his third board. Deep outlet pass to Holt. Oh, and he couldn't finish, but he's hammered by Bowman, or by Hallbaker, rather. His second foul. Doc Holt will go to the line. He's scoreless in this half. Great outlet. That's what I was talking about. You saw it Friday night. The first look was to a streaking player off a rebound, and it worked well. And Holt's going to get up there and bury the first free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line. He's got 8 points. Burnett's going to check back in. Great move from Donnie Husband. Get Kennan out of there with his 3 fouls. Somehow he navigated the majority of the third period without picking up his fourth. One more for Holt. It's on the way, long, and Siloam nearly lost the handle on the rebound, but Vashon handles it and finds Hallbaker. To Fox, rather, right side. Skips it to Vashon, left wing, trying the baseline, cut off. Nowhere to go. Back up top to Hallbaker. He wants to penetrate, and Preston gets up high and swats a shot. He's hammered, no call. Siloam gets it back. Vashon ends up with it at the top, and it never fails. It never fails when you get the no call. They always hit the three, and it buries you. 46-35 with 43 seconds. Well, good effort from Preston. That's a shame. LJ's got it up top now for Greenwood. Might just have another three here. He finds Bowman in the corner. Back to LJ to Holt up top. Doc keeps his dribble. Now goes to LJ. 26 seconds. Shot clock's at 10. They skipped it to Bowman in the left corner. Back to LJ, top of the key. Penetrate. Back to Bowman for three. Left corner. Splash! Braden Bowman with another three. 46-38. 13 seconds. Greenwood's cut it to 8. Bowman's been deathly tonight. That's his fourth three. Here's Cunningham up top. Three ball from Fox now. It's off the mark. Bowman's got the rebound. As the clock winds down, he'll let it fly, but just kind of haphazardly. Well, 46-38. The Bulldogs dug them a hole of 12 points, but they've dug out of it a bit. Got it to single digits. We've got 8 minutes left in this one. Bulldogs desperately needing to get their first conference win. It would be nice to do it here in the Panther Pit in Siloam. We'll take a 60-second break. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. At Siloam Springs. Tim Terry with you. Glad to have you aboard on a Tuesday night. 5A West basketball. The boys, 8 minutes left here in the fourth period as they get underway. Down by 8. Greenwood needs to dig out of a hole. LJ says, "You're not going to guard me. I'm going to let her fly right out of the gate." And the three ball would not go. And it's going to stay with Greenwood as a Panther tipped it when it came off the rim. Greenwood gets it right back. LJ tried to throw a bullet past the Bowman and threw it away right to Black Fox. Well, George Jones may have crawled in. I almost said Silver Fox. My bad. Here's Vashon. Forces a three from the left wing. It wouldn't go. Bowman high for the rebound. Now, Braden Bowman's picked up the game a little bit here. I thought he was timid last Friday night, but he's playing a little more aggressive tonight on the boards. This time, and a nice block shot from behind and a chase down of Levi Fox for Braden Bowman. Yeah, he's got some game. He's got to get hungry out there, and he's showing it tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards, couple of block shots, 4 threes, 12 points for Bowman. We're down 8. There's Vashon, though, left alone. Wow, way off the mark. Bowman grabs us another board, finds LJ deep down the floor to Holt. Reverse layup, good. What a look from LJ. That's his 6th assist, and Holt scores again. On the other end, Newman tries to drive, floater in the lane. Nice soft touch for the big kid. 10 points for Holt, by the way. Here comes Greenwood the other way. Kennan finds Holt in the deep right corner for 3. Splash! The Doctor with 5 straight. Oh, baby, and it's down to 5 now. 48-43. 13 now for Doc Holt. Vashon has it out on the floor. Here's Hawbaker. Now Fox. They work it to the high post, Newman, and Holt reached in, just got all ball, but it looked awkward, but it's his 4th foul. Up off the bench comes Jaden Garnes. He'll get Doc Holt with his 4 fouls. Just getting hot, too. What's the worst time to get that 4th one? Of course, you need a guy with a hot hand, leave him in. He's not going to do you any good over there, 5th foul or no. They tried the lob pass to Newman. He got it at the free throw line. You'll find Vashon coming around to cut, and he's fouled and one. Garnes right off the bench, and he fouls the hot shooter. And Vashon's going to have a chance at the 4-point play. Boy, tough. Just like that, it's back to an 8-point, maybe 9-point deficit. Cut it to 5 at the 6:40 mark. And Vashon gets a crawl in over the front iron. And we got a timeout on the floor. 52-43, Greenwood down by 9 on a 4-point play for Nate Vachon. 6:31 to go in the ballgame. We will take a quick timeout. Greenwood Sports Center and the Sports Hog 103.5. We welcome you back to the Panther Pit, Siloam Springs. Beautiful arena here. Opened in 2015, I believe. Hosted the state tournament that year. It was the march to the 4th state title for the Lady Bulldogs as they came out of here with 3 wins and on to Hot Springs. And played Siloam, as a matter of fact, in the finals in 2015. That was the last run for Hartness and Branham, Goodner, Elkins, those girls. Clements. Here we go. Bowman back to LJ. Still in the backcourt. Bowman in the front court now. High post press on top of the key. Back to LJ. Down in the corner, there's Garnes. Thought about a 3, pump fake. Now lets it fly. Splash! Oh, baby! He made up for the 4-point play. And Bulldogs back to 6 points down now, 52-43. That's Jaden Garnes' first 3. Now Hawbaker back to Vachon. Thought about winding one up. Now he'll think otherwise. Oh, beautiful. They caught us sleeping. But, Levi Fox blew the gimme. He was all alone down there, blew the bunny. They went on a double back cut. They back cut a man through. When he cleared out, we gave up on it, and they brought another man right back in there. It was Fox, and he missed a wide open layup. Greenwood a chance to cut it down a little more. LJ into the front court, finds Kennan now. 3 fouls for Aiden. He'll charge, floater, won't go. Pressing offensive board and just manhandled down there. And Coach Husband says, y'all need to watch it. It's a great game. You need to pay attention. Newman lets a 3 go. It's not there. Battle for the board. And out of bounds, it goes off of Fox. It'll be Greenwood's ball. No. Oh, just blew a call in the corner. Oh, boy. And a wry smile from the Siloam bench. Just a horrible sequence here. Now what you're going to have is you're going to have a 3-pointer made down here because they blew that call on Preston. Obvious call was Greenwood's ball in the corner. I can see it from way up here. And now they'll hit a 3 here and put the dagger in. It's with 5:20 to go. You can paint it like a picture. Another blown layup, that time by Spence. Preston gets a rebound. He's hammered. And they finally call a foul. That's a 4th on Newman. Wow, I can't believe they gave him that basketball in the corner. I'm literally 80 feet away, and it was like broad daylight. Maybe 90. I can't tell distance. 6-point lead for Siloam. LJ goes down to Garnes. Right wing, back out to Bowman. They'll set up in the half court. Al Stewart snuck in, who had overplayed it. Came in from the sidelines and in from behind with the steal ahead to Vachon. He makes it. And it's back to an 8-point lead. Robbins with the dribble finds Kennan. Kennan will bring it into the front court. Left it for Garnes. Now LJ. LJ top of the key. Holt to the scorer's table. It'll come in next whistle. 4:40 to play. Greenwood still within striking distance. 8-point deficit. No look to Kennan in the paint. The turnaround jumper. Shot is blocked, but they're going to call a foul here. That's terrible. And that's all for Dalton Newman. That helps a little bit. He's got 15 points. He will foul out. Kennan will get 2 free throws, so that's one of their big guns gone. That's a bad call. But we'll sure take it. Black Fox will check in, the senior. And Kennan to the line. Aiden's got to make these 2. First trip to the line. No, he's 1 for 1. He had an and 1 earlier. Buries the first one. 10 points now for Kennan. He's in double figures. 4 rebounds. 5 steals. And the senior, splash, makes the second. Back to the 6 points. Greenwood hanging around here, boys. This would be a huge get on the road if they can get these Panthers. Fox has it. Gives it to Vashon. He'll drive the right baseline. Kick it to Hallbaker. His shot off the window won't go. Battle for the board. Wow. Somehow Fox came out of there with it and comes back up through the traffic and makes it. He's got 11. Back to 8-point lead. Here's Holt now on the right wing. Doc skips it over to Bowman. He'll lose the handle, then bounce it off his knee or off his leg. Not a good pass from Holt. No. 4:05 to go. Coach Husband needs a timeout to talk it over with the troops. And we'll stay right here. Friday night, we will be in Greenwood, America. And the Mountain Home Bombers will come for target practice. Should be another fantastic night of basketball at the Palace of Sebastian County, H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena. We'll have the live stream for you right here where you're watching. We'll be on the radio right here where you're listening, 103.5. The Sports Hog. We'll have some JV action live from Northside tomorrow. Tip time 5-ish, 5, tip 4:30. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll have some live streams, some JV business. Good. Good work. Get them boys in there and get some little extra work. The bench still dwindling down, though, with injuries. Guys bailing on the team, what have you. Ligon is in concussion protocol. He'll be back Friday. Hunter Houston's out with a knee meniscus. All right, Siloam's basketball. 4:05 to go. Bulldogs down 8. Just can't stand prosperity. Cut it to 5 and a 4-point play. Got it back to 9. It's been right here about 6 or 8 for a while. Here's Hallbaker's chance at a 3 from up top. It's no good. Pressing. Nope. Holt gets the rebound. He wants to run. Ahead to LJ. Nice. Up and under for LJ. Holt gets the assist. Robbins with now 7 points. The lead's back to 6. Hallbaker will inbound to Vashon. He'll leave it for Hallbaker, and he'll bring it across the timeline. LJ waits on him between the circles. Bulldogs in a little matchup zone defense. Black Fox down to Fox. Hallbaker back to Black Fox right side to the right elbow. He'll pick his dribble up. Fox's 3 from the right corner is no good. Kennan couldn't handle the rebound. Vashon out of there with it. He's dribbling out on the floor up to Hallbaker, and they'll reset with a fresh shot clock. 3:10 to go. Black Fox finds Vashon right wing. Pump fakes down the soft spot to Spence. There's the back cut again. Another blown layup, but Greenwood can't get a rebound. Yep, Kennan finally went and got the loose ball. And now we go. Ahead to LJ right wing. LJ back to Kennan down the lane. He's pushed. Shot won't go. Wow. I mean, no call down low. It's just amazing. 56 to 50. Right. 2:40 to go. Black Fox with it now to Hallbaker up top. High post is Fox to Black Fox. Now Hallbaker top of the key. Black Fox left wing. Spence, they bring it back out on the floor. They're back cutting the heck out of us. Holt's trying to keep Vashon out of there. They come to Hallbaker. He'll penetrate. Floater won't go. Rebound. Wow. A nice board. Bowman with a block shot, though, of Spence. He'll kick it out to Vashon. And Vashon goes to the side. And the shot clock reset, and it shouldn't have. And that's a shame. Yeah, it really should be. Should be a shot clock violation. They reset it. It should be a violation for sure. They had about 2 and never changed possession. I'm not sure how the officials can do this. 56-50 is the score. The officials talking it over, and I'm not sure how they portray this. They can't leave 29 seconds on the clock. Oh, boy. Just horrible. What is going on? They're going to leave the 29 seconds on there. Vashon off the inbounds makes it. What? Goodness gracious. So it's back to 8 points. That's just terrible officiating. 2 minutes now. Here's Kennan. Robbins back to Kennan. Turn around 15-footers. Good. LJ with another assist. Kennan with the basket. And if I'm Donnie, I want to talk to the officials of why I'm not getting a shot clock violation. 58-52. Yeah, that's what one official's got a cramp down there. He's working it out on the sidelines. I don't know what. At least they could have moved the shot clock down to like 5 seconds and not left the 29 on there. That would have been at least somewhat. I like watching them during the timeouts, try to figure out, well, I don't know. I didn't know. I should have probably called. I wasn't watching. Probably should have handled that differently. And Greenwood's going to probably lose by 1 point here. And, boy, that's going to be the difference, that two-pointer that we gave him on a missed shot clock violation. Oh, well. We're still battling, boys. 1:49 left. This issue's still in doubt here with 58-52. Greenwood down by 6. Dalton Newman is fouled out for Siloam. Holt's got 4. Preston's got 3. Kennan with 3. That's the only real foul trouble for either team. All right, full court pressure here. Carnes, Preston, Kennan, Bowman, and LJ on the floor. They'll inbound the backcourt. That's Spence. Got it into Vashon. Back to Spence. Now Hallbaker. He will break the press. Faked Kennan up in the air. That's a shame. That'll be Kennan's 4th. With 1:43 left. And a 1-on-1. Hallbaker's been quiet tonight, but he'll have a front end of a 1-on-1 here. Let's see. These can be big. He missed it. Rebound, Bowman. Attaboy, chin that thing. He's fouled. We'll go over to the other end and shoot a 1-on-1. That's on Vashon. That's his 3rd. Let's see if Bowman can make free throws. He's hit 4 threes tonight. He's got 7 rebounds. Huge spot right here for Braden Bowman, the junior. And he got it to go. Oh, soft touch, back iron brick that went high in the air and through. Down to 5. One more for Bowman. Garnes up off the bench. He'll check in. And Bowman's short on the second one. Hallbaker with the rebound. Vashon back to Hallbaker. Greenwood unorganized. Now they finally D up. Hallbaker with his dribble to the right wing. 1.5 left. Spence has it. Finds Black Fox. He lost the handle. No, they're going to call a foul. LJ tried to swat at it. That's his first. Still gives Black Fox free throws. And a 1-on-1. Let's see if he can miss 2. Or miss the first one for us. Holt's going to come in and get Grant Carnes. 58-53. Here's the front end of the 1-on-1. It's good for Cam Black Fox, the senior. That's clutch. His first point. 59-53, a 6-point Siloam lead. One more for Cam Black Fox. Brick, rebound to Preston. He's on the run. Out ahead to LJ left wing. Back to Bowman. Bowman tried to drive. Left it for Kennan. Back to LJ. 3 from the left wing. Off the mark. Holt high for the rebound. Instead of going back up, Holt brings it back out on the lane to LJ. Will set up quickly to Preston down low. Up and under. Can't make the shot off the window. And that's going to be probably it for Greenwood. That possession, they needed something. Vashon's got it. He'll dribble in the backcourt to Hallbaker. Back to Vashon, 57 seconds. You don't want to foul him. Trying the double team. Even Vashon just hanging on to it. Maybe get a 5-second call. Now foul Hallbaker. Foul Fox. They foul Levi Fox. It'll be a 1-on-1. Peyton Preston's 4th. So Levi Fox, who's got 11 points, he's hit 3 threes. He'll have a chance at a 1-on-1. Coach Husband asking Daco, why not go score there? Cut it to 4. He had a rebound. He got to put it right back up. Free throws off the mark. Preston gets a cheapy rebound with the lane cleared. Greenwood down 6. Here's Preston. Back to LJ. Preston. Kennan. Somebody looking for a 3 ball. Back to LJ. He'll let it fly. Splash! LJ with a 3. And timeout called by Donnie Husband. The lead's bound to 3 points. 59-56. Bulldogs hanging around. They've got 1 timeout left. Garnes and Carnes check in for Greenwood. 31 seconds left. And, man, is that shot clock violation going to come back and haunt us now. It never fails. 59-56. Greenwood with a great defensive stand earlier with about, 2 minutes left in the game, 2.5. Obvious shot clock violation. The dang shot clock reset, which is one reason why I hate the shot clock in high school, because you just got people not used to running it. It's sometimes not as a professional as a college or NBA media table, scorers table. No offense to these guys. It's at every gym. But it got reset there, and then, of course, your officials, they don't have a clue what's going on. That's almost normal. So they, instead of saying, yeah, there was only 2, they give them the ball with 29 seconds on the shot clock. Instead of it being a violation, they give them a full shot clock. Vashon makes a shot, and here we are, down by 3 instead of 1. 31 seconds. No, I don't. I'm like an old elephant. I don't forget. Yeah. Greenwood with some full court pressure now. Robbins, Presson, Carnes, Garnes, Bowman. Siloam will inbound in the backcourt. And a foul call before the ball's inbounded on Presson. That's his 4th. Isn't it weird? That's just a terrible, what a horrible call. It's almost as if he knew that which guy had the 4 fouls to comment on him. I guess it's good that no clock ran off. But he's got Vashon on the line, their best shooter. Let's see. Holt's going to check in, and Kennan. Presson's going to foul out. Peyton had 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rebounds. 2 block shots. And Vashon makes the first free throw, as you might expect. That's the 10th foul, so it was a double bonus. And I expect him to make this one, too, and make it back to a 5-point lead. 31 seconds left. LJ will pick it up about halfway down the court, and here we go. Into the front court. Don't need a 3 yet. It would be nice. Nice back cut from Kennan, and couldn't get it to go. Crowd wanted a charge. It's going to be on Levi Fox. The ball to ref here would have probably ran out of the gym had he called that a charge, because he's blown about 4 in a row. All right, Kennan to the line. That's Fox's 2nd, and Kennan didn't make it. The senior missed the first one. One more. Garnes will check in, Jaden Garnes. One more for Kennan. It's on the way. Good. Here comes Scott Holland in, another sophomore. He's been having a nice JV action. We'll see if Scott can get in here, and he's got some fouls to give for sure. 4-point lead for Siloam, 25 seconds left. In the backcourt, Spence got it into Vashon. And he's having trouble with it. He traveled, no call. Hallbaker's got it, and there's the foul on Bowman. Boy, they missed a walk. And Coach Husband, I know. Coach is telling the bench that y'all better settle down there. Let me yell at the refs. Oh, boy. We'll walk to the other end. Hallbaker, who's 0 for 1 from the line, will have the double bonus. 20 seconds left. Holt and Kennan at the bench, and he makes the first one. Oh, boy. 62-57. Yeah, this is one of them games Caleb McClure got kicked out a long time ago. Second one's good. Those were clutch. The lead's back to 6. 20 seconds. Here comes LJ. Into the front court. Got to force some threes now. Bowman's got it. They don't give him room. LJ's got a little room. Wouldn't go. High rebound handled. Cleared out. Carnes got just molested down there. Ball slapped away by Kennan. 3 from the corner. Splash! Oh, man, Kennan with a steal and a 3. But the time runs out on Greenwood. Oh, man. Time ran out. And a 63-60. I thought Coach is wondering what's going on as they holler at the officials, but we were out of timeouts. I think Kennan thought he tried to call timeout, but luckily it didn't matter because we were out of them. The final is 63-60. What a ball game. And a horrible missed shot clock violation gives an extra possession to Siloam, and the difference in the game is one possession. What a hard-fought ball game tonight by these Greenwood Bulldogs to come in here in one of the hardest places to play in Siloam. Good student section, great band, great atmosphere, and a tough loss tonight for the Bulldogs that played their guts out. 7 rebounds, 2 blocked shots, 4 points for Preston. Doc Holt had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Holt. Jaden Garnes hit a 3-ball. He had an assist. 10 points for L.J. Robbins. Oh, boy. 7 assists, 3 steals for L.J. Kennan with a magical night as usual. The daddy, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and that last 3 gave him 17 for the night. 5 rebounds. More importantly, look, 6 steals and 2 assists. Kennan just continues to be a fantastic 3-sport star for the Bulldogs. 13 points for Bowman. Nice night for the junior. He hit 4 threes. He had 7 rebounds for Bowman and 3 blocked shots for the junior. That's our scoring. 15 for Newman, who fouled out for Siloam. Vashon had a huge night. 12 and 18, 26 for him, it looks like, unofficially. 1 point for Black Fox, 4 points for Cunningham, 11 for Levi Fox, 4 for Spence, and 2 for Hallbaker. 2 clutch free throws there at the end. Bulldogs dropped to 5 and 12. This is a tough one to swallow here, a game they had a good command of, played well, stayed in the game, played hard, fought ferociously. And who knows, a missed shot clock violation that gave Siloam an extra possession, and that's what the game ended up being, a 1-possession game. So tough break for Greenwood there on the road, as you might expect. 63-60 is your final. Siloam gets the split tonight of the doubleheader in the 5A West. Lady Bulldogs win 60-58 on a putback by Trusty at the buzzer in a battle as well in Game 1 tonight. Well, appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank to Sean Holland and Joey Buffkin for working the live stream tonight, engineering and the camera work. As always, a magnificent job. Thank to Lissa back at the station for making us sound so good over on the Sports Hog. And I thank the Greenwood Bulldog Booster Club for getting us on the air and allowing us to bring you these ball games through the conference play and through the postseason. Well, we'll do it again Friday night back in the friendly confines of H.B. Stewart Bulldog Arena as the Mountain Home Bombers come what's a bomber do? Drop? They're dropping? They're dropping their bombs? They're coming to town and dropping it down. So hopefully the ladies can keep on trucking. Those boys got to get that first conference win. It'd be nice to do it at home. Y'all come out and support this team. You won't see a team play harder than these guys, especially as short bench and as injured as we are. The guys are getting up and playing and getting after it in a tough one here tonight on the road. Maddie Cartwright was our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight, and appreciate the Clements boys for all they do. And also want to thank Mossy Oak Property, in part sponsoring tonight's ball game. All of our sponsors down the line, y'all patronize those folks as you've heard them online and seen on the screen tonight. Well, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from Siloam Springs. The girls win, the boys lose here for the Bulldogs, and we'll try it again Friday night in the 5A West against Mountain Home in Greenwood. I'll talk to you then. Have a great rest of the week, and you've been watching Greenwood basketball on YouTube at Greenwood Sports Center, and your home for local sports in the River Valley. Fox Sports Radio, the Sports Hog 103.5.